What's up, Ragin Nation? How's it going? This is Alex and you're watching Ragin Nation Mail. Ragin Nation Mail is just a web series where we open up the mail from the Ragin Nation. The first letter that we're going to open up is from Vince from New York. And here it is. I'm going to read it out right now. Dear Alex, it's Vince and I wanted to say thank you for reading my second letter that I sent you. I have more questions to ask you. First question is, do you think it would be cool if Cliffjumper was in Transformers 5? Yes, it would be very, very cool if they put Cliffjumper in Transformers 5, especially if they retain his G1 personality. Cliffjumper was a bit of a hothead. He sometimes defied orders, and he went off on his own, kind of like how Raphael goes off on his own from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So Cliffjumper had this kind of thing, and he was sometimes he was overly aggressive. He would take on Decepticons by himself, even though his Autobot buddies would say, you know, no, you shouldn't do that. So if they have a character like that, it really injects some really new dynamic life into the Autobot team. So I would love to see that happen. Speaking of Transformers, I saw Transformers Age of Extinction twice, and I thought it was the best Transformers yet. Mark Wahlberg does a good job with this one. Speaking of him, what movie do you think is Mark Wahlberg's best film? That's a very good question. I might have to say that Mark Wahlberg's best film, in my opinion, is Shooter. Now, there is a film that I really, really enjoyed because we got to see all aspects of what it's like to be a really seasoned sniper. He plays a sniper or a retired sniper, and he's called back into the job. And then you learn so much about a lot of aspects of being a sniper. And when Mark Wahlberg, he was taking on that role, he had to train to be a sniper. All right, so he went to boot camp and he went to sniper school. So he's very, very convincing as a sniper, and he puts a really great performance. Okay, so in my opinion, I really, really enjoyed Sniper, and I mean Shooter, and I think that is his best film, or at least my favorite film. By the way, which movie do you think is the better movie, Training Day or American Gangster? Oh, that is a really, really good question. They're both really good films. Training Day is the movie that got Denzel Washington, I don't know if he was awarded or nominated, but he was at least nominated for an Academy Award for Best Male Role, Best Male Actor. As for American Gangster, I thought it was a great film. It didn't. I don't think it won any awards, but at least Ridley Scott really did a good job with the direction. Same with Antoine Fuqua in Training Day. Oh man. You know, I'm going to have to say American Gangster. I like American Gangster more because you see a lot more in the movie. I mean, it is 3 hours, but there's more going on. In fact, you have two strong actors, Russell Crowe and also Denzel Washington, putting on very strong performances, and there was a really, really good balance between the two heavyweight actors. As for Training Day, the movie's completely, taken over by Denzel Washington, not so much Ethan Hawke, all right? This is a Denzel Washington movie. So if you ask me which one's the better movie, I'm going to go with American Gangster. Now, on the other hand, if you ask me which is a better Denzel Washington movie, I'd say Training Day because he puts on a better performance, all right? Probably the best performance of his career. They're both really good crime drama films, don't you think? Also, do you think Four Brothers can be known as a gangster film? I wouldn't classify Four Brothers as a gangster film. I would put it under a crime drama. Crime action drama. Alright, just because they aren't gangsters, there's a bunch of friends, but it does involve organized crime. If not, how come? I already just answered that. And the last question is, can you do a movie review on these movies? The Departed, American Gangster, 8 Mile, Menace to Society. Am I part of the Ragin Nation? Thanks, Alex. Have a good day from your friend, Vince. Yes, you are part of the Ragin Nation as long as you like the Ragin Nation Facebook page and you subscribe to my YouTube channels. You are part of the Ragin Nation. As for these reviews, you know, I would really love to do these, do a review for these movies. But for the time being, I don't have plans to, but I would like to, okay? I might do them in the future, but if you want to know my opinion on some of these films, why don't you check out my top 10 gangster films list. Look that up in my top 10 list playlist. I have a top 10 gangster films playlist, and you will see my opinion on that and how I rank them, okay? So thanks a lot, Vince, for your letter. The next letter comes from Andre from Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to check that out right now. Here we go. This knife is not very sharp and it's taking a while to cut it open. Okay, here we go. Oh, he's using yellow paper as well. Yellow lined paper. So here we go. Looks like, is that artwork? Yeah, no, it's something printed. Here's something interesting that I'll check out later. Okay. Alex Yu, I've struggled to find a place that talks intelligently to us followers about things that we find interesting, meaning the Transformers. So once again, I would like to thank you for giving us Transformers fans, the Ragin Nation. Okay, and I thought there was more to that sentence. Now let's talk the journey to TF5. Alex, being that Ratchet was killed in Age of Extinction, I think Hoist would be a great addition to Transformers 5. Plus, Hoist speaks with a cultured British sounding accent, so I think Ray Winstone would be a great actor to voice him. Ray Winstone's voice would be great as Hoist. That's a very good suggestion, alright? Also, I would like to see Alpha Trion in the next movie, and I would love to hear from him voiced by no other than Morgan Freeman. Wow, that's a pretty tall order to have a Transformer voiced by Morgan Freeman. That would be cool, but I don't think it's going to happen. In fact, I don't know. I mean, it would be cool, but I just can't see it actually happening. You know, to have Paramount Studios reach out to Morgan Freeman, or even have Morgan Freeman voice a Transformer, I don't know if we will see that happening. But it is a pretty interesting suggestion. Another idea I have is that they bring in Springer as a leader of the Father Wreckers, who would transform into a modified Monte Carlo number 3 Goodwrench, resembling that of Dale Earnhardt Jr., have his character be less accepting of the humans because of what they did to Leadfoot in Age of Extinction. And finally, I would like to see Cliffjumper in a movie be voiced by Rock Dwayne Johnson again. So what do you think of all these ideas? Oh, I almost forgot the Decepticons. I would like to see Scourge and the Deadly Sweeps Cyclonus. Thank you, Andre. Keep up the good work. And here, he has provided a photocopy of a little bit of information about Hoist. Okay, let's just read this. Hoist is an Autobot from Generation 1 continuity family. If Ratchet is the Autobots' chief surgeon, then Hoist is their family doctor. Everyone reports to Hoist for routine checkups and maintenance, no exceptions. A jovial, friendly robot, the upbeat Hoist enjoys his job and his shows. He speaks with a cultured British-sounding accent and can usually be found playing Dr. Watson to his friend Grapple's troubled artist in his off hours. Alright? So, I think Hoist would be a great addition to the team. I think Ray Winstone is will make a great sounding Hoist. Cliffjumper voiced by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, very, very good choice considering that we've seen how that would be like in Transformers Prime. Morgan Freeman as Alpha Trion, I don't really see happening, mainly because I don't know. I think the appearance of Alpha Trion to begin with is going to be a pretty tall order, just because I don't think that is the direction of the Transformers live-action franchise. So, going that deep into the mythos is something that, I mean, it could happen, considering they did a bit of a soft reboot, but, I don't think that... Okay, I'll tell you this. If Michael Bay is on board, it's not going to happen. Okay, I'll tell you that. So, who knows? But anyways, great ideas. I love it when people come up with these really, really cool ideas. It's very inspiring to know that people and fans like yourself have this creative energy and, have all this enthusiasm, because this is what we do, all right? Anyways, the last thing to open is from Singapore. And let's see, this is from Hazali. Hazali is a really great member of the Ragin Nation. He has sent me lots of really, really cool stuff. And he's just a really swell guy, okay? He's a really great guy. So thanks a lot, Hazali, for this. And I haven't even taken a look at this yet, but I remember you messaging me, telling me that you were going to send me a Christmas present, and that's why I visited the P.O. box, and now I have what I am about to show you guys here. Okay, so first let's just check this out. Okay, hey, looks like it's a bag. Okay, let's just take a look at this. Oh, this is the official shopping bag from Singapore Toy Game and Comic Convention, also known as SGTCC, which is a huge comic convention or pop culture convention that I'd love to check out one day. Okay, so thank you very much for that. Whoa, VIP. This is awesome. This is an STGCC, Singapore Toy and Comic Convention VIP badge. Wow. Thank you very much for this. This is awesome. This is something that you can only get exclusively at the convention. So I'm really happy to receive this, Alali. This is awesome. Whoops, kind of came off the thing, but that's okay. Okay, let's just stick that back on. There we go. Okay, next we have, oh, this is the program for SGTCC 2014. This is kind of cool. This will tell us all the festivities and stuff that is going on. Looks like we get to see a bunch of exclusive products, and we get a bit of a floor plan and schedule of what's going on. This is the official programming schedule. So very, very cool. This gives me an idea of what to expect for next year. Not that they're going to have the exact same things, but at least this will give me some more inspiration as to what we can expect to see if I were to attend. Okay, now let's check out what else is in here. Looks like it is a poster. Let's pull this right out. Okay, I'm going to be very, very careful with this. Whoa! Let's see, anything else? Oh, there's a letter. I will read the letter. Actually, I'll read the letter first, okay? Okay. Hi, Alex and Ragin Nation around the world. How are you doing? How are you doing? It's me again, Hazali from Singapore. So this time I have some goodies for you. As you know, I went to STGCC this year. I went there as a VIP, so I decided to get you some exclusive stuff. Well, it's not much, but I hope you like it. Well, I also would like you to have the VIP badge that I got at STGCC this year. It was my first time there, and I had a blast. It will be fun if we go to STGCC together sometime in the future. So now you're a part of the STGC 2014. Well, hoping to send you another gift soon, and I have a question. What are you looking forward for 2015? And if this letter reaches before Christmas, what do you want for Christmas? Well, that's all I have for now. Talk to you soon, buddy. Yours sincerely, Hazali. Thanks a lot, buddy, for your awesome gifts. And what am I expecting for 2015? Well, I'm expecting a lot of great movies. You know, I won't be doing as much collecting in terms of toys for 2015, mainly because most of the hype was surrounding Transformers Age of Extinction, and now that I have a lot of the stuff that I really, really want from the movie line, most of the stuff might be non-Transformers stuff. We're probably waiting for some new masterpieces. I'll always be collecting masterpieces, and I'll also be collecting, I'll also be collecting some other character collectibles, like for example stuff from Avengers Age of Ultron, and other Marvel stuff if there is. Now let's just take a look at this. Whoa! This is cool. This is a this is Spider-Man, and this is a really great piece of art. Now typically when you think of a Spider-Man poster or artwork, you see Spider-Man himself, but this time we get the iconic Spider-Man chest logo. This is his emblem, and this looks really, really great. Wow. Very, very cool. It's got a nice texture to it. Kind of feels like the texture as it would feel on his costume. Very, very cool. And here is, whoa, okay, let me just open this up. Looks like there's two pieces of art in here. The first one is Psylocke. I'll show you this. This is Psylocke. Alright, very, very, very cool. I'm actually quite a big fan of Psylocke. Before the Ragin Nation and Ragin Rona review existed, Psylocke was actually one of my favorite female Marvel characters. So, very awesome. Apparently this is an exclusive. And, oh, I don't need to open it up because it's on the back here. Here we go. Spider-Man on the Singapore Toy Gaming and Comic Convention. There you go. Check that out. Very, very cool. Once again, Hazali, I really appreciate it. You've been showing me lots of support, and also you really, really, you know, show a lot of enthusiasm for the Ragin Nation and all the things that I do, and I really, really super appreciate that. You know, this was a really lovely Christmas present, and so thank you so much for that. Thank you to Andre, thank you to Vince for your letters. You guys have shown me lots of enthusiasm, and once again, I will continue making videos for you guys because there is always a lot to talk about, and 2015 is going to be a really big year, I promise you that, alright? So there you have it, that's all I got to say in this video. As always, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation. Also follow me on Twitter, @RaginNation. My name is Alex, thanks for watching, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you next time, peace. So, you know what this tells us? This tells us something, okay? It's not just about Mark Wahlberg being in the next Transformers film, alright? It tells us something